No!
Shoot the dog out.
Steal the doggo.
You leave my poor Shiba alone.
I've been meaning to actually get a pet at some time, but I actually did put in like... Not the dog! I've been meaning to get like a pet, but I need to put in my details and stuff, but I don't want to do that while on stream.
Alright, oh here, shoot this one out.
Monkey.
It's not really a flesh living being.
But yeah, the monkey.
Where the fuck are you? There you are.
I'm gonna put myself up there, so I'm not like spending another hour doing this. Oh, imagine if I fell there. Cheesig would really have unsubscribe, unfollow, block, report streamer, mental bullying. Oh man. Don't mess it up. Whoop. Oh no, what am I to do? Woo! I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't stop it. You do know he's going to find me. Oh, if he could, I'll share some of my Japanese candy with him.
Dropped my gun.
I'll help you with that.
It's not the right weapon for this.
Okay, stand still, I'll help you.
I am so dumb.
Are you okay, Joe? Oh, that means that the doggy's in here. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. Is that Poppadoo Popper? Is that Popper-doo? Oh, that dog has been eating his. The Popper-doo! The Popper-doo! Hi, Sophie! Hi, Popper-doo! Popper-doo, you mean? Oh, look at that cuter. Oh, heart melting. Let's see what I can... Oh, hello, cutie. He's shaking. Take pictures of everything. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh. One sec. Aim your guns away from me. That was quick. Teamwork, all right.
I'm haunting you.
By the way, which one of us has the
Die.
Coochie, 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 chicken. Coochie, 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 chicken.
There are people on the enemy team.
Yeah. This is your bedroom. It's so adorable. You have seashells. Oh wait. Is this a bathroom? Shadow, please tell me you know this reference. The 3 seashells. Lady, can you actually tell me how to use them? Demolition Man reference.
Hello, you want to shoot the shooty in the wooty wooty?
Ooty hooty, you naughty naughty. Naughty naughty you.
Beep, beep, beep.
Did you throw your knife?
I don't know. Have I urged to stab?
Well, that didn't work well for me. Apparently I can't.
Yeah, yeet.
I believe the correct term is...
No,
I'm just finishing up my food. I am here. I'm ready to play. I had a little bit of a time delay today. I do have like a full plate of pizza here right now. A little bit of time delay today. I was going to the post office, and the post office was closed. I was getting my index controller. I have to get that tomorrow, I think. And of course, when I was making food, was going to make food, someone else was occupying that oven space. So yeah, I'm eating food while playing. That's what it is. Anyway, we are playing some more Yakuza. Oh, Yakuza. We're playing some more Judgment today. Last time we were playing a lot of side missions with the weird fetishist trio, the the ass Ketchum and whatever that sports guy was called. But today I'm going to focus a little bit more on the main storyline. So we are heading towards Cafe Alps to have a dinner date with Hamura and see what he actually wants. Ah. I'm also playing with one hand right now because I'm eating food. How's that going? Oh yeah, actually before I go to the Alps, I'm gonna slowly but surely... Actually, I can run like this. I'm slowly going back to the trade center here. Oh no 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 no! Got money. We're going to the trade center to upgrade some of our drone fighting ability. The last time we were playing, I think we picked up some paint, but never actually did anything with the paint. So I'm just gonna do that very quickly. Hi, Derek. How are you doing? I'm running the wrong direction. What is up? What were you playing? Can we get a shout out for you? Give me 1 second. There you go. I need to start using shout out more. I have it implemented. Why not use it, right? You were playing Minecraft. Some more modded Minecraft. Yo, 113 Gaming. What up? I'm just playing some Judgment. We are going to play some storyline today, so be wary of some proper story time. But first, I'm going to upgrade my drone. Oh shit! I can actually jump over that. Did I hurt myself? Wasn't expecting that. Indeed. What are you doing in Minecraft? Were you like building some... You playing like your Minecraft server, right? The modded one. Got raided by Ragnar and 113 right at the end, so they raided you. Oh, alright, that's fine. Hello everybody. Hello every new people, every old people. Everyone just coming in to chill and say hello. I'm eating food while playing games, because I was very late of cooking my food today. So I do apologize if I'm suddenly have a sneaky slice of pizza. Anyway, I'm getting these, right? I got some paint to make a paint job to be able to paint ketchup. I don't have more. I'm out of cheap plastic. The more you know. I realized I had like this oh, here's some stuff. I had this blueprint, I guess. Modded, yes, not on the server though. You playing some single player modded, or is that like completely different? Like every time I watch you play Minecraft, sir, you play something new. Anyway, we're going on a coffee date. Where's Cafe Alp? I think it's down here. We are meeting Hamura. Hamura is the guy that we got out of prison by some investigation, and we believe that he's taken over. Oh no! It's Goto! I don't want Goto! Goto's like the new Mr. Mr. Shakedown. Oh no, I broke the thing I wanted! Where did Goto go? Did we get away from Goto-san? I think we did. No more Mr. Shakedown.
Really, guys?
I saw something in the Smile Cafe. Smile Burger. There we go, cheap plastic. That's what I wanted earlier. Did Mr. Goto just walk away? I think he did. Anyway, we are going in here for some food, yumcious food. Is he Hamura in here? Anyway. We got Hamura out. We found that Hamura is... Even though he's not the head of the office or the Yakuza clan, he's more or less taking over. So,
Welcome, sir. Please, take a seat wherever you'd like.
wasn't Hamura supposed to be here already? Might as well here. Oi! Oi! I guess I have to come back for that later. He's probably in the back room, right? What kind of food is this place? Hello? To be honest, I don't understand expensive coffee at all. That's because you haven't trained enough. Okay. Can't go into the toilet. Or we're just gonna sit down. Okay, I see. Alright, well, we're sitting down and gonna have a cheeky slice of pizza. There it is.
I didn't think you'd try to pull that. Running off and telling an adult. Like a fucking child.
Oh, I just thought that the guy who actually runs the show would want to be able to keep tabs on his captain.
He doesn't need to. So you keep your goddamn nose out of this shit. Understand? Or do I need to spell it out?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Nice foreplay right here.
I guess
You
we're
like
done
stuff?
here.
We're not done until I say so.
Oh wow. We thought we were safer being in public space, but I guess not. Ooh! Hello, big boy.
Words don't really work on you, do they, Talk? Well, I guess you always have been a fighter. None of us thought you'd last a day in law school. But you sure showed us. Went to night classes, passed the bar. You say you're done, but a guy with balls like you doesn't give up. You fought for your lawyer's badge, but trash with a badge is still trash. And it's about time to take you out. Ozaki.
This date is going very well, right? No dessert first? Oh, we're just dripping everywhere. An ice pick he's wearing, getting our eyes.
You should savor your last sight.
Let me go.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Hey man, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Your ass ready to die? Huh? I ain't enough of this. You're dead!
This is some bullshit. You already went. Huh? It's only fair I take my turn.
nice. Okay, we're starting with this guy. One-on-one? Matsuga and a family. We're taking out the trash, because we the trash man. Oh! Execution style! Face! Come on! To be honest, with fighting, even though I always found like games like this is getting very tedious with fights. You just get to the same thing over and over. But man, the fighting looks so good. It's brutal. While he tapping in. Hey, big boy. It's our time to dance now. Kojiro Kozaki. Ah! What is this red thing I have in my side there? I should probably get some items in me. See, I have a stamina here. Should go for just getting these away. I don't need them. Oh, come on. Oh, we got him out of it. Oh, what he's doing? Quick time event. Duck. X. Oh, smack on the floor. Ooh. Execution style. Get up! Okay, let's we need a stamina X to just get up. We need a medical kit. We can always go to the doctor later on. Okay, we can block that. That's good to know. I'm going to get up. Get myself full of a... I need more stuff, actually. Oh, wow. Ow! Okay, I can't do anything about that then. It's getting harder and harder to get up, actually. Ooh, there we go. It's time to go night night. Night night. Couple like is he called Paul from Tekken? Ooh, Fire Fist. Oh, we going against... Oh, he has a gun now. Oh, he's not ready for that. Ever fired one of those before, kid?
Steady now, Kengo. Aim for the heart.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you're gonna shoot me, you better do it yourself.
Wait, how about the eyes? One bullet in each. Man the fuck up, Kengo!
Oh! Parkour kid!
No way.
We gotta go. This way.
Parkour kid!
Let's go!
Oh, he just spoke Japanese. He didn't say, like, get back over here.
You don't give up, do you?
Are we just gonna say with the mask man? It doesn't really say too much else. We're not gonna catch him though, we're just gonna keep up with him, right? What did this all, how did this all happen? Like, we ended up being in a fight. I was expecting Hamura to go all out, but I wasn't expecting him to be such a big case of everything. And what's this with his parkour, guys? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's already off. Oh man, he's just flying up those
Damn it.
Cooler kids. Skateboard time.
Let me borrow this real quick.
Sure. Oh, they're actually shooting. I'll grab onto that. Oh no. Grind it. Combo points. Playing Tony Hawk now. Oh, nice one. They really need to make a Yakuza film series. Like, imagine this are just films, movies, animes, whatever. Kickflip! Kickflip in the kick face. I'm actually driving! Oh, we kicked away the, we're running now. Where are we heading though? I have... Oh, there's someone there. Oh, hello.
Finally give up? Not yet.
Ow. Oh, so far it's the first one I missed. Who the hell is this guy? Escaped the Masagana family. Into Pink Street, I guess. Oh Jesus, the stamina on this guy. This is how our date ends, in an alleyway with a guy we don't know.
Out with it. Just who are you?
I'd appreciate it. Thank you first.
Why should I? After what you did to me this afternoon?
Stole my phone.
I gave your phone back, didn't I?
Then why even take it? What was the point of it?
I was trying to get away from a cop. Asshole just wouldn't get off my case. But when I saw you on the phone, I had the greatest idea.
Okay, go on.
Well, I guess the first step was taking your phone. I knew you'd end up following me after that. Then, seeing you and me running in the same direction, the cop would think you were my buddy. And while he took his sweet time arresting you, I was gonna escape. I have to say, never thought you'd actually get away from him too, though. Guess all's well that ends well, yeah?
You mean them? There were two of them,
Just
not
now?
him.
Why'd you come save me?
Good question. Why did I do it? Beats me.
Interesting stuff.
Let's just say I wanted to apologize for stealing your phone. Lucky break, huh? You'd have got your brains blown out if it wasn't for me.
You're telling me. Guess I owe you.
In which case, we're even now.
Even Steven.
Hey,
What's your name?
why are you so dead set on this burglary ring? There's gotta be something better.
What?
If you're looking for work, maybe you could join us instead.
And have the Yakuza out for my head? Fat chance.
Those guys from before were Matsugane family. But, the Cure's also looking for me.
You sure know how to sell it. But I don't think we can trust each other just yet.
Just yet.
Yagami-san.
He knows my
What'd
name.
you say? How do you know my name?
This is where we run over, turn him over, and then we see he still has another mask on. Are we gonna use this mask and become like a hidden disguise or something? Trust issues. Let's just save. And I love the stories in these. Previously. Oh, new chapter.
Matsugane family captain Kyohei Hamura is connected to the mole. Confirming his suspicions, Yagami's progress is impeded. The entire city is under Hamura's surveillance, and it went deeper
Just
than
showing off his influence, I guess.
Alone and out of options, Yagami receives a little support. But the night is still young.
Just stick up.
And don't show your face again until you've got him. Search the whole fucking city if you have to. What, the kid in the mask? Find him too, dumbass! Ah!
Guess we can't go back to our place quite yet. We need a place to lay low for a while.
Come on, Kaito-san. Pick up. You've got to hide.
Did he get Kaito? Please don't let him get Kaito.
Where is he?
You wanna find Kaito? Is that mask still on the floor? That's the question. Well, that's something here. Rusted electrical wire. I really want to see if we can get the last side mission. What was it called again? The treacherous trio? Oh, we just realized we just ended up back at the bathhouse that Hamura apparently was when that guy got killed. What's he called? Oh, we are going back to our place. Run away, lady! I'm out on a mission. I won't be ignored. They probably trashed my place. No? What about my kitties? Hope my kitties are alright. Oh.
Yo, talk.
Long time no see, Yagami.
Yeah, Yagami.
Higashi, is that you?
Toru Higashi, member of the Matsugana family. Higashi is from the Matsugana family. He and Kaito-san were close before Kaito got booted.
Said he's here on Captain's orders. They've been looking for you.
I know. Sounds like he really doesn't want our killer caught.
You're not giving up, are you?
Nah.
With how much it's pissing Hamura off?
Hell no.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Keep your nose out of this, asshole. It's your fault I'm here cleaning this shit up.
What? Something wrong? I thought you were all about being Hamura's lapdog.
I'm willing to do a few tricks for the treats he hands out.
Wolf,
Hell,
wolf.
He's a better leader than you were. Kaito, Aniki.
Aniki. Kaito,
You've
bro.
got no business calling me that now.
I suppose
Aniki's
not.
big brother, right? Not just brother.
Then take your thugs and go, Higashi.
So he was like a senpai for him,
We can
like a
call it
bigger
here
brother.
for today. Looks like if I want to fight you, I'll have to be ready to kill you.
Looking forward to it.
We're done here. Come on.
And stay out. Did my kitties get hurt? Oh, you'd be in big trouble if you killed my kitties.
Yagami here is a ticking time bomb. Get rid of him if you want to survive.
Get rid of him if you want to survive.
Damn,
Oh,
Higashi.
everyone with these
You're
bassy
finally
deep
looking
voices.
like a real Yakuza these days.
Whatever, asshole.
Whatever, asshole.
Doc,
I need to
think
clean
you
now.
can tail Higashi real quick?
Huh?
If I'm being honest, I've been worried about him ever since I left the clan.
Yeah. He's changed a lot.
I couldn't tell you what he's been through, but it's pretty clear he's had it rough. It's like you said, he's changed a lot.
Alright, I'm on it.
Here, let me pay you. It's the least I can do.
You really think I want your money? Besides, how else am I gonna get more dirt on Hamura?
That's what bros do. Alright, I'm gonna quickly have a lot of skill. I do need to go to shop and buy some more stuff though. To really buy. Ooh, I have like 2,000. Balance of the tiger. Double quick step. What's it to? Oh, how do I do? Hold RB and stance and press A. I'll buy this. And I'll buy this. Anything else I can buy? I think everything I have now is just expensive. No, I do have something I can buy apparently. $300 though? You guys see it? Oh, there it is. Like, knockdown evasion. Let's do that. There we go. We have a medical kit in dire situation. They're like 40,000 each, so. Hello?
Hello?
It's Kaito. I have a read on Higashi. Just turn right down Nakamichi
Meow.
Street. Alone.
Right on Nakamichi. Got it.
Thanks again.
Nakamichi Street. It's just down here. Oh, we can't really do anything about it, can we? I really want to get over here and get to the clinic. But I think the best thing we can do right now is just using medical kit. See, I think it's there he is. We talking to? It's time to not be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Easier said than done, I guess. Like in a big open street right now.
Wait.
You saw nothing. I'm slowly getting pushed out. Yeah, you saw nothing. Yeah, just about.
What is it?
Oh. They're calling someone.
I'll be right there.
Come this way? Oh, he's jogging now. First time I've seen anyone jog. While trying to run too quickly. I was not suspicious. Oh, he's running again. There he is.
Aniki! Help me out here! The fuck are you? Oh, shit.
Get lost, pal.
He's out of our league, man.
Let's move.
Like higher up or something.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Anytime. He watches out for his boys. He's not all bad. Oh. No, I do not need to hide. Still gonna turn around here.
Hey, watch it.
That was quite delayed, wasn't it?
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I thought he was just walking into him by randomness. It wasn't actually scripted. Gonna lose sight of him when he turn that corner. Why is he going into Opos? Alright. Tagging out, getting some fried chicken. Oh no, we're gonna be very close to him right now. He had no idea. I guess scrolling TikTok always help out sometime, right? Now we're going to the hotel district. Now we're heading up to the park first, I guess. This is the park area, but I think the park here is closed.
I thought I saw him, though.
He was checking out that lady, wasn't he? Going to the kissy something. Kiss me, baby, it says on the sign. Girls bar. Take it to a girl bar.
This is Kaito.
Higashi went into an arcade on Park Boulevard. Ring any bells?
An arcade?
Yeah. Looks like it's called Charles.
Oh, that. I used to manage the place. Guess the family has him running it now.
The Yakuza arcade? Well, they have the casino in the back or something?
Nah, we just used it for deals every so often. It's pretty much a regular shop. You know, for kids.
Okay. I'll see what I can find.
We're going in to play some
What?
arcade.
It's pretty tight in there. You're gonna need to be covert if you don't want him spotting you.
Right. I'll change real quick. Got it.
What will we change into? Can we actually choose what to pick this time? Stakeout style, street style, dirty clothes. He can't tell it's me with this on, right? Just gonna pick this up real quick. Ah! Debated by the game mechanics, I cannot get it. Didn't know it was a thing down here. It's a little swave, man. You can't tell it's me. I'm just wearing everything else and just a hat and some sunglasses. Summer gunman. Is that like Indiana Jones with guns?
Hey, the machine ate my coin.
Pipe down, brat. Can't you see I'm busy here?
Yeah, but...
I said beat it, kid.
Sorry about that, kid. Here, go have some fun.
Whoa, really? Thanks, mister.
Did you just give him like 10,000 yen, 100,000 yen or something? So he's not all that bad. Super gunman. Out of order. Now, what can we actually do here? Game changer.
What do you think you're doing, huh? Off limits.
Now, we can't go that way. Go play some Plinko? Or leave? Oh, okay. Wouldn't have much to report if I went back to the office now. It's not that. I want this. It's a capsule machine. Hell yeah, I'm gonna play some gacha. I'm gonna gacha Marlin. Oh, Marlin. What is that like stuff I can put on my I'm spending all my money on this, that's for sure. Squid. I need more decoration space if I'm gonna do this. Crab? There's like fish stuff. Gobby? Gobby wants a sock. Gobby is fish. Harry has put Gobby into the fryer. Gobby is tempura. Getting the same stuff now. Did I sell some of these afterwards, think? A flounder? A flounder, I barely know her. Guess I'm still getting new stuff in there. Now what can I do with this guy? Can I talk to the kid? Just trashing the place with my big, bonky body.
I said stay out, asshole.
I think we just had to talk to him twice. You're fighting the clerk now. Charles employee. Why don't you take a seat, mister? Execution style. Just wrecked the place. Poor kid. You think I'm allowed to come back here afterwards?
Higashi-san, this guy's crazy.
Yagami? You followed me, asshole? Wait, what the hell are you wearing?
Let's not worry about that now.
So, what do you want?
Kaito-san's worried about you, you know?
Oh, yeah?
As far as he can tell, you're nothing like you were in the old days.
Why the fuck would I be? And who the fuck cares? This is how the Yakuza roll.
Right. Except it's all a big act, isn't it?
Huh?
I saw you give that kid some cash, you big softy.
Do we have a inside man now?
Higashi, the one who used to look up to Kaito-san.
You sure about that, asshole?
Look, I don't want to fight you. I can turn and walk away if you want.
Coward. Same old story.
How long has it been since we've seen each other? A year now? It was the day Kaito-san got expelled. You were pretty upset by it.
Flashback. Gonna find out why he got expelled?
A thief going after Yakuza cash. Couldn't imagine anyone's that dumb. But they did it. All under Kaito-san's watch.
That's why he got
The
expelled.
family lost 100 mil that day. But there was nothing Kaito-san could do with a gun shoved in his face.
Did he take his finger?
What the hell do you think you're doing? Making sure there's some accountability around here, boss.
As if that'll suddenly make things right. How exactly does this get our money back?
Well, it won't, but it's a start. It's important to set an example.
100 mil, huh? Sounds like that's one expensive finger.
Talk. Why are you here?
We were outside having a chat. The hell do you think you're doing?
That pinky's big money. Thought I'd get a good long look before it's gone forever.
Shut it! Pretty pathetic, isn't it?
But Hamura, the damage was 100 million. You really think one pinky can cover that?
Huh. There's gonna be a whole lot more coming his way.
More than this? What more can you do?
Good question. Kaito-san. You're out for good.
There's no way. Kaito Aniki is... Boss, you're okay with this?
Begging him won't get you out of this. You see, boss? It's gotta be done. You know it's only fair. You should know. I already informed the main family of this.
Did you know? You were awfully efficient about that.
Thank you very much.
Trying to take over his place, I guess, by undermining his boss.
Matsugane-san, you really gonna go through with this?
It's done, Talk. Kaito's out.
From this point forward? Are you sure about that?
I'm certain.
Good news, Kaito-san. You get to keep your pinky.
Huh? You don't get to decide that!
Yakuza cut off their fingers to show accountability for the things they do. A civilian, like Kaito-san, has no reason to do that.
The fuck do you think you are?
A little smirk from the big guy.
Your boss just said Kaito's not Yakuza anymore, Captain.
Back off. I'll do what I've gotta.
Kaito-san.
This is how it's gonna have to be. I'm not afraid. I'm Yakuza, damn it! Wait! Kaito!
You're not Matsugane family or Yakuza anymore. You hear? I don't need your pinky, so just go.
Boss.
Like betrayed by family. Did you ever find out who did that? Who took the money? Where is the money? What do you think if it was Hamura that took
brought
it?
you in to save Kaito Aniki, but it was too late. He was gonna get expelled no matter what. Even so, you gave him the best defense a man could ask for.
Pinky man.
And Hamura's had his eye on me ever since. You know, you're doing pretty well for yourself, you guys.
What?
Looks like you're moving up the ranks. I heard this
Hi,
used to be
Diva.
Kaito-san's arcade.
Hell do you know?
Yes, I touched a nerve.
Hamura practically controls the Matsugane family now.
How you doing, Diva?
With Kaito Aniki gone, Matsugane-san's command has slowly slipped away. This would have never happened if he'd stayed.
Couldn't you have done something? You just sat and watched while he took control.
Easy for you to say. I couldn't have done shit.
Maybe not. By the way, whatever happened to the family's 100 mil? Did they ever get the money back? Or find the thief?
Fuck off. It's none of your business.
True.
I guess that's a no. Full salad and one huge bowl of rice pudding. Ooh. Oh yeah, by the way, my controller arrived today, but I haven't picked it up yet. It's still at the post office, so I'll be able to play some Pavlov on Thursday. I did use a medical pack. How much money do I have currently? Should probably go and buy another one, actually, while I'm ahead. Oh, nice! I got new maps. We can try. Have you sent it to Karinix yet? Gonna see if I can peek over, but apparently not. Ow.
Not a wise choice.
Bonk. Booger. Oh, get off me, you! I didn't know you like that. Bonk.
Really, guys?
I've never really been on this side of town, so I was just having a mosey around, and then these guys come around wanting to have a picnic, so... What is this? I can continue climbing up here? What's this place? Ow. We are getting so I guess we are on the having the Matsugana family and the other family against us right now, not just thugs and stuff. Bonk. Bonk.
What a waste.
We're definitely getting more and more attacked now. I was gonna sneak down to the sewer real quick and buy myself another med kit while I was up here. I'm hearing it? Yeah. Can I actually walk in here? Oh, it's just a lift. We're tailing these guys earlier, so I was thinking, why not? Hi, friendo! Oh, Yagami-san, hey, how's the entree coming along? Well, you see, what happened? You know, that new dish I've been working on, well, I went and lost the dang recipe. Huh? Wait, really? Did you at least save a picture on your smartphone? I'm afraid not. The rule is that our recipes are always handwritten, so no one can copy our menu. And I assume no one else is in the restaurant that had memorized it. If they did, I wouldn't be here retracing my retracing my steps. Only to realize I'm a complete idiot. Ah, stupid. Sorry for the outburst, but seriously, I'm stumped. Of course, it had to have been happening during a one-man shift. You mean it's only you on the floor? Yes, that's why I can't go and look for it. Oh, what should I do? It's supposed to be a top-secret recipe. Damn. I hope no one else finds it. Yagami-san? Hmm? Could you maybe do me a favor and find it for me? Huh? I'm a private detective after all. But pretty please. I can't leave this story unattended, you see. I'll repay you somehow, I promise. Oh, alright. Yes, you're the best. So, where should I start looking? Okay, the route I took to work today began in Tenkachi Street. I walked all the way to the end and took a right. After that, then I stopped for a bit at the M-side cafe. I bought a coffee, chatted a bit, and then I went down to the Theatre Avenue. Once I passed the batting center, I was pretty much a stone throw away from here. I'm sure it's somewhere on that route. Got it. Then I'll let you know if I find it. Can you give me your contact ID? Well, will do. I'll text you my commuting route as well. Oh. I was coming here to eat actually, but I guess I can go to the sewer first and eat somewhere else and find a new friendo. Yagami-san, the route I took today was... I started walking down the way in Tenkachi Street and made a right. I like the picture of a doggo. Then stopped at the M-side cafe, then Theatre Avenue past the batting center. I'm going there in a second. Oh, to Kaito. Hey, Doc.
Yagami-san.
You didn't say Yagami? I need a medical kit. I ended up picking up 2 of them. I only needed 1.
Yagami-san.
So dang expensive. But I guess I can come back here if I ever get like... The reason every time you get stabbed and shot and stuff, you will permanently lose health until you use like a medical kit. I do like that new function. It used to be like every time you get stabbed, you'll just end up on the floor, but you can just like constantly drink energy drinks and you'll end up good again. Say Shifuku Street, Theatre Avenue, Taihei, Teikachi Alley. It's down here and then up around here. The batting ball. So we'll just continue that way down. See if we can find it. There's Yakuza over there. Hey Yakuza, I got a bike.
Must we?
Let's dance. Two in one there. Catch! Oh! What's that all about? You just... Woof. Yagami-san, you're my friend. Take this squid on a stick. And I just like, what? Hi, friend. There's some more I buy there, I guess. More fighters! What the? Come on. Oh, hello. Through the window. Down the hall.
Really, guys?
You better repay for that wall. You have enough friends with here. You have Kanada-san. Oh, yep. You don't have that friend? Or that friend? The friend here too we haven't talked to. Wild Jackson. We've been to Wild Jackson before, haven't we? Hi, friendo. Surprise, I have a wonderful present for you today. It's a 4-leaf clover. That sure will bring you good luck. Oh, thank you, friend. But the best way to bring happiness is to simply smile. Why so serious? Why should you should put a smile on that face? Once you become friends with someone, they will give you shit. Don't even need to buy stuff anymore. We went down Theater Avenue, he said. We get friends. Oh, there we go. It's right here. Oh, hello. Far beyond the road of life, and simply within my dreams, I chase behind a shadow that my mind cannot see. The moments I care the most is when I get too close, but the smile, but then the voice inside me rings out for all my hope. What's that all about?
I'm Sanami Hama, and that was my song, Amidst the Dream.
Amidst the Dream. Thank you for the DMC Easter egg. That was Amidst the Dream by yours truly, Sanami Hama. Thank you all for listening. Whoa, go Sana-chan! The groupies are here. Amazing as always, Sana-chan. Yeah, it's like I could feel it through my thoughts emanating into the deepest part of my soul. Nothing's brighter than the day of Sweet Serenade by Sana-chan. Ora-san, Kitamura-san, Tsunamatari-san, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I'll be purchasing you a CD soon too. Me too. Actually, I'll take 2. And then I'll take 3.
Thank you so much.
You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. She got a whole CD out, huh? Let's just barge in and talk shit to this girl. Oh, you were listening too? Thanks, newcomer. Should I buy her a CD for 1,500 yen? Sure, why not? I'll buy it. I'll probably get scammed. Get some like viruses on my LP player. I don't even have a CD player. I have a like a record player. That's it. Gotta get one as well. Sure. I'm glad you liked it so much. Obtain evidence.
Thank you so much, Yagami-san.
Anytime you want to hear it, I'll be singing my heart out. I hope you see you around. Amidst a Dream. The first side quest we found that is not a part of like the random oh, that was like something else. I saw someone was yelling. And then we were going down this street to it went to like Side M Cafe. We not friend with this guy. How we not friend with this guy? Out of my way! I just got knocked the shit out. Knocked the fuck out. Bonk. That money? It looks like a present.
What a waste.
Thin wire, okay. Alright, who am I not friends with? This guy. How am I not friends with this guy? Hey, you. Let's be friends. I'll eat your food. Welcome, sir. Wildo burger. And I'll have a wild avocado burger, too.
It's the spot.
Oh, avocado burger? Would that even be something people would try or eat? Something like this? Like the huge squirt of mayonnaise on top as well. Oh, that filled the stomach. Thank you! Oh, we went upstairs? Sweet. Definitely been here before. Business trip, here I come. I'm gonna hit up every sexy soul plan in town. Oh man, that burger, I need a toilet. Now then. Excuse me, but do you have a moment of your time? Sure. Okay, I'm Tako Inose, the manager of the Wild Jackson in which you have just eaten. Look, I'm in a terrible bind here. If you would be so kind to share your thoughts of how to improve the restaurant, I will be forever in your debt. Takeo Inose. This guy looks like he's about to have a meltdown. Maybe talking to him will help him calm down. I just leave. I guess I could share a few thoughts. Oh, you're a godsend, so what advice can you give me? You're looking to make it better? I mean, I already enjoy the food. You're not making enough profit or something. Yes, lately I've been hit hard by our rival, Vet Kitchen. Our profits have been tanking. Oh, Vet Kitchen was looking for someone to cooperate with. And with sales as low as these, corporates have been dangling the idea of terminating over my head unless I turned things around. Ouch! I had no idea things were that bad. I guess I didn't need to hear all that. I guess you didn't need to hear all that. Sorry for your trouble. Well, now I understand why you're worried. Anyway, is there anything in particular you wanted feedback on? Ah, yes. I was hoping to present some potential improvements to our store and possibly the rest of the chain. Tell me, is there anything about Wild Jackson that strikes you as mediocre or perhaps even unappealing? It's pretty tough to say. I can't really think of anything specific. Maybe you should ask a customer who hasn't been here in a while, someone who doesn't eat here anymore, period. That would be ideal, but how would I even begin looking for someone like that? Come to think of it, I do remember seeing something about Wild Jackson while scrolling through the chatter a while back. I imagine if there's any complaints online, they'd be on social media. Maybe we can use those as clues to turn this place back around. Besides, I already have a lead. I may as well lend a hand. Seems like this guy got a pretty rough at this.
Excuse me.
I have an idea, Unose-san. One of my friends is really good at finding things on social media. Why don't we start there? Sure. Really gonna help me out? Yeah. If there's anything information you need finding, we're your go-to guys. Thank you. It's kind, sir. Tsukumo should be at Manta as usual. I'll have to check back on Wild Jack. I'll have him check out Wild Jackson's reputation. No worries, your burger is safe in my stomach. Anyway, this guy over here. Fuya-san, did you find any good place to collaborate with? Oh, we need to get better friendly with him, I guess. I guess we will do this while we're finding this, not here. While we're finding this, lost, recipe for our friend. Report to Kaito. Hi, friend!
Hey.
Tsukumo, do you have a second? What do you need, Yagamichi? I'm helping this guy out who needs some research. Can you do your thing?
Leave it to me.
One second, I'll just reply to a message here. You mean a shatter search? Sure. What do you need to look up? I need to figure out what people have been saying about Wild Jackson recently. Limit the post within this past month.
Okay.
No problem. I'll push it to your phone. This is a lot of hits. Anything you can narrow it down with? Yeah, I need to find out why Wild Jackson sale have been going down. Does Wild Jackson not exist anywhere else? No one's ever heard it's out on the sticks. I should choose more specific keywords, something logical that would bring up the most relevant posts. Let's see here. Tastes like ass. Specials? Chicken. Tastes like ass. Put scandal in the keyword. Sick of Wild Jackson is not Wild Jackson that's terrible. Is all fast food are really toxic for your body. Well, scandal. But their prices are scandalous. You get more food at a diner at the same prices. They don't like the food actually, and it's so expensive. Fewer hit than I have thought. Nothing substantial either. Can you try taste like ass? That's what I post if I hated it. Nothing pops up, and that's including posts that derivative from the keyword ass, taste and ass, like taste. I guess if people don't like the food, this place will already be long gone. I know everything that tastes fine to me. Still, this isn't adding up. Let's switch it up. Let's try chicken. That's a lot of them. Fried chicken is a classic. Suppose we got any specials, I guess. That's a lot of them.
Huh?
Here we go. Most of the posts just seem to be asking about this new special. Perhaps they haven't done any promotions lately? Gotcha. People get bored if the same old menu. They might stop coming more often. Which I should naturally impact Wild Jackson's revenue. Sounds like you hit the nail on the head. Then I guess it's closed. Thanks, Tsukumo. I got what I needed. Glad to be of service. Feel free to ask of any assistance whenever you need it. Moshi mosh. Smushy mushy. Guess we'll head back. Like, once we get friend with Inose-san, we can then talk to the guy from the Wet Cafe, or what? Wet Kitchen. Ooh. I guess we unlocked like bigger, fatter guys now, because suddenly they are coming up all over the place. Catch! Bonk, bonk, bonk. Catch. And now I can eat some more food.
And stay down.
And stay down. Here's our friendo. So, what did you find out? Let me ask you something. When was the last time while Jackson came out with any new promotions? Huh? Actually, now that you mention it, it's been quite a long time. Well, it seemed like people are wondering what the next big thing's gonna be for Wild Jackson. They're hungry for something new. That actually makes a lot of sense. We've definitely been slacking in the creative department lately. At least I have. Forget I said that anyways. I'm gonna gather some more info that supports your findings and report to corporate at once. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, by the way, I want to thank you properly for all your help. May I have your name?
This is Yagami.
I'm Takayuki Yagami. Thanking me, all I really wanted was to try your new special. Once it's ready, sure. Until then, I'll get busy making Wild Jackson the best it possibly can. Ding-a-bing. Any other friendos around there we don't have? Friend there we haven't talked to. Oh, we can actually go in here and be a friend with someone. Moshi moshi. Oh, can we be friend with that girl that really wanted to talk to us? The one was staring? Guess we're gonna have some cake. Oh, these cakes look so delicious. I'm gonna have a seasonal cake. Because that's deliciousness. Got quite a commercial coupon. Oh, cappuccino. Nespresso. Some milk tea and a seasonal cake. You guess we were thirsty.
Back to it.
Thank you! Pardon me, sir, but could I get a moment of your time? What can I do for you? Well, my name is Mami Sakuma. I've been working here for a while now. Mami Sakuma. Basically, I'm looking for a customer feedback. Would you mind describing how that tasted just now? It tasted numinous. Sure, I tend to not to hold back it. I tend to not hold back though. That's fine. I've been training to make each pastry exactly like the owner does. So I need all the customer criticism I can get. Wow, it's not like you're working hard. Hey, I try. But it's all a part of the following my dream. So I don't mind because one day I'll be the best patissier in town. It's nice to be passionate about your job, isn't it? Of course. So, would you mind sharing your thoughts? On the road to perfecting confections, every moment counts.
Yep.
Confections. I want cake now. I really, really, really want cake now. Great. Thank you so much. Now, can I ask what you thought about the cake? So, the seasonal cake was good. It got a fresh fruit and a fresh flavor, but I feel like the cake itself is losing out because it's a generic name. Give it some flair. I see. That's now that you bring it up, that does sound quite dull. Just a bit. When it comes to marketing a product, naming it something memorable is one of the most important parts. I'll remember that, thank you. That was actually quite insightful. Well, it's just a personal opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. Oh, not at all. You always give me a really valuable feedback, so I hope you'll come back more often. Definitely. After all, this place takes like... this place takes the cake. You think so? Well, I hate to see you desert us, so please come back again soon. Got him. Sakuma-san really seemed to value my input. Maybe I should talk to Cakes with her some more time. Well, let's talk Cakes some more often. Anyway, is this girl wanting to talk at some point? Don't mind me. Same thing as before. Alright, let's get back to... Where's that Side M Cafe? Side M Cafe. You went up here. This is Side M Cafe. Is it in here? Oh, here it is right here. Could this be Nasugawa's top secret recipe? Ooh, top secret. He'll be happy to have it back, no doubt. I shall drop this off at Akushimaru. I'm just reading a message my brother is telling me. He asked me if I want to have a trip over to Stockholm during Christmas. I'm sure about that. Need to figure out stuff afterwards. How we're gonna do things. Squeaky! Oh, they're still hanging out here. What the hell? Could use a smoke. And I could use a pizza. Hey, Yuku, you know, the hotel district is only up the street from here. What? Oh, excellent, I can rest there after I exhaust myself from training. That's not what I meant, Yukun. What did you mean? Better get going. You can just see me around here. Oh shit. Bonk.
What a waste.
Definitely doing more fights now. Thanks for the help, friend. Found it. Here you go. Oh, thank you for... Thank goodness. You came through right in the nick of time. Best of friendometer. Engage. Careful not to lose it again now. I won't. At least I hope not. Anyway, I need to get this to my part-timer and start cooking right away. Get ready to enter a new world of deliciousness, Yagami-san. Oh, I've been ready. I've been ready. I am ready. Bring me my delicious foodness. Scrumdiddlyumptiousness. What 2 skills I can do? I should literally go into I've been to all the sobas. Rendo. I'm gonna go to the steakhouse real quick and have some food. Actually, first of all, I'm gonna pop in here, have some, buy some shit. What I really need, I need a lot of these. The steakhouse over there. I'm just picking up stuff because I'm feeling that we are getting more and more damage lately, so we need to keep ourselves not from dying. That would be bad, wouldn't it? Huh. Steak, please. Mushy mushy steaks, please. Oh, yes. Tenderloin. Yes, please. Feed me food. Ready to eat.
It's the spot.
Thank you. Oh, that's the old guy from the picture. How's the food treating you? It was delicious. Awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. Just so you know, we use a special method called fresh aging to prepare our steaks without them ever seeing in the freezer. No wonder it's so soft and succulent. Not only that, but our beef undergoes a rigorous selection process to ensure that the only best reaches the table. Even though the prices are so cheap? Absolutely! We do our utmost best to serve our customers the highest quality of meat for the lowest possible price. How are they earning money from that? That's pretty neat. President Ichinose, Huff, so this is where you've been. It's almost time for for your meeting, so please come back to the office. Oh, Hamura-kun. Is it that time already? Wait, you're the guy that runs the place? Ah, yes. I apologize for not mentioning it sooner. I see the pictures right next to him. I'm Kinyo Ichinose. And yes, I run Ikinari Steak.
Huh?
Wow, the president of the whole franchise. What are you doing here, then? Let customer be the judge is what I always lived by, so I came to get a feel how the place is running. Gotcha. I knew you weren't just another employee. Pardon me, but we really should get going, sir. Ah, that's right. Sorry. By the way, what's your name?
This is Yagami.
I'm Yagami. Yagami-san, I appreciate you dining with us today. Please come back and enjoy your steak again. Friendo. Definitely. Well, goodbye. To think I met the president of the franchise. Wow. We know people now. Wah, she said. I guess we have a side mission over here as well. Let's do that real quick. That's the singing girl. That's just how this game works, right? You just get proper caught into all these small things. Hey, big boys, you wanna...
Give up.
Bonk.
Really, guys?
You're definitely fighting stronger and stronger opponents. That's for sure. Anyway, hello, people. Oh, it's not in here. It's on the other side. Ah, let me out. worked at the Tender Cafe, right? Bartender. Hey, Ferrendo. You not talking to me yet? Give me the silent treatment. Hey, haven't we met before? Huh? Oh, you're... the girl, a sales lady from the cabaret club. You're the girl singing in Theatre Square.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, my name is Hamura. You brought my CD, didn't you? Yeah. I'm surprised you remember me. Of course I do. You might not realize it, but buying my CD is like sowing a seed and sowing a seed of hope for my career.
Hey.
Mind telling me your name, stranger?
It's me.
I'm Yagami. I work as a detective around here. Wow, you're actually a detective? I've only seen those in the movies.
Hey.
So, you listened to my song? Did you like it? I did. Lyrics were nice. We had a good voice. Let's say you have a good voice. In that case, if you won't ask me about lyrics. There's something about your music. I can't put my finger on it, but the way you sing is incredible. You really think so? Yeah, it pulled me right in from the start.
Happy to hear it.
Wow, that means a lot to me, Yagami-san. By the way, you're not here to drink, are you? Not to presume, but you look a little bit young. Oh no, I'm just here to sing. And yes, I got another year before I can drink. Basically, what happened was the owner listened to a couple of my songs and ended up asking if I could perform. Yes, he really liked your music. That's always good news. Hey, would you mind singing something for me?
Got it.
Not at all. In fact, I'd love to. Far beyond the road of life, and deep within my dreams, I chase behind a shadow my mind cannot see. The moment I care the most is when I get too close, but the voice inside me brings out with all my hope. I'm very bad at singing, just saying. Thank you so much. Oh, Yagami, I'm so glad to talk with you today. I'll still do my street gig. So stop by there today if you want to hear me out, hear some more. Right, that was quick and painless. I guess we're gonna go back to the office now and talk to Kaito. He made friendos. Any more? We can go and listen to her again if you want to, but I'm gonna go back to the office real quick. Gotta feed my cat, you know. Yeah, I guess we got some new stuff to put up here, actually. Yeah, we got, yeah, some flounder and marlins and stuff. Any more side quests? Still need to find out what happened to that jacket.
Fine. I ended up going in that arcade. Talked to Higashi.
He caught you, huh?
Nah, I just wanted to have a chat.
Anything come of it?
First off, Matsugani-san's completely lost control of Hamura. Apparently, Higashi has no choice now but to follow his captain's orders.
Fucked up.
When we talked, though, it felt like I was talking to the same old Higashi.
Didn't look same old to me.
If Higashi's really changed, I bet it all started when the break-in of the kite that got Kaito kicked out. I wonder if that what that all came. Oh, I wonder what came out of all that. How about the stolen money?
You know, a year ago, when you got expelled from the family?
Uh-huh.
It was because someone stole 100 mil from the safe, right?
Yeah, what about it?
What ended up happening with that? Did you ever hear anything?
Apparently, Higashi got it all back. At least, according to Ayabe.
Higashi did? But how?
Not a clue. I would have had to fork up another 200 grand for more info. I didn't have the cash, so I dropped it. Haven't brought it up since.
Sounds like Ayabe has a lot to tell us.
Is he the one that
It'll
took the money, you
cost
think?
Bet you can find him at tender around now.
Kaito-san, how long's it been since you saw Higashi?
Today was the first time since getting the boot. Hamura would have been
Adjusting
all
my
over
belt.
if we kept
I
in
need to get a
touch.
new belt. This one is digging into my
I'll weigh
gut.
him down,
Hurts me.
Gotcha.
There we go. That's better.
I wonder what Hamura will do next.
He'll be back here soon enough. It's just a matter of time. Wouldn't even be surprised if he tried to off us.
You think we pissed him off that much?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want us catching the mole, that's for sure.
What if
Other
he
than
is the
that,
mole?
I think he just hates our guts.
He's smiling about
Even
that
though
too.
we're the reason he's a free man?
Guess we just can't catch a break.
And what can we buy with the money we have left? Here we go. Blessing of the Thunder! Need to find out what happened to that
You heading
jacket.
to tender? Whatever info Ayabe's got is gonna cost you, you know.
I'll hope I have enough then. I'll figure something out if not.
2,000 it was? 200,000? I just bought a lot. I just got rid of a lot of money. So maybe doing some side mission cases would get us some money back. Need to find out where that jacket ended up then. Oh, that just disappeared. She was over here for a second ago. Over here and find someone with the jacket. A place kids would hang out. Is there an arcade still at the theater square, you think? Yeah, I got full health. I cannot go anywhere and eat right now. Get more furendos. You having a fight? Oi! Easy enough.
And stay down.
Did he even get to hit it? No. You can go into Club Sega and see if you find that guy. Well, I was thinking at least that they might be in here somewhere. It's somewhere that kids would frequent around this place. There you go. Sega. A claw machine? Oh, can you get more of those cats? Let's change the UFO prices. This used to be the opening over here back in the day. Oh, it still is? Okay. Hamura of the Dead. Like one of those VR games I'm looking at. I do have like this VR token thing I don't know what to do with. Hamura of the Dead. However, there's still survivors left in Kamurocho. But only a few scant hours remain until the bombing commences. Squeaky! Hi, Rata. Will you make it out of Kamurocho alive, or die along with it? Chapter 1. Oh man, this stick is really really something. Get a head, get a helmet and everything. Oh no. Oh no, what is this? Throw grenade. Haha! Take that! Chapter 1 result cleared. Rank B. Hamura of the Dead. Yeah! Welcome back, Jensen. Nice to see you again. Chapter of the... Number 2. Electric Boogaloo. Hey, no shot though. Give me 1 second to read them. It's very, very hectic. I'll read just. If you're a fan of those old light gun games, I used to love them. Yeah. Time Crisis. Oh, what is this? I can't remember the name of them. I used to play this one that was on PlayStation 2. He hit me! Hit him with his rhythm stick. Oh no. Big boy again. Kamurocho of the Dead. Haha! I used to play a few of those light gun games in like arcades as well, I remember. We had this laser zone where I used to grow, around where I grew up. Chapter 3. Ah! Oh no, not one of these buggies again. It's one of those Ow! No, 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 no. I was like 1 life left. Oh no, I'm dead. We got to level 3 though. You are dead. Score 31,000. Ooh. Ah, that went actually quite well, I think, for the first time. But the controller was very much very. Was it like it's very like responsive? It was hard to get there. Now I guess the kids are not in here then. I was looking for I was actually looking for something. I was looking for these guys for the side mission. And what was that side mission say again? The Tiger Jacket. A search request for Akagawa-san. He forgot his bag in a public bathroom and it was gone when he returned to it. There was a jacket in that that was a gift from his brother. He wanted back no matter the cost. Easy to get sidetracked. Yes, indeed. It's just the reload time. Like those things go so, like those monsters flew so quickly against me, and I couldn't really keep up as easy with the controller being so hard to, easily to remove. It's hard to maneuver because it's so easily movable. That makes sense. I haven't been in here before. To see if there were like any small things in here. Now I need to track this thing again. So these homeless guys said I could find them hanging out here once in a while. Any new information about that? I should find somewhere that young guys might hang out. Maybe some friends would have an idea too? Do I have friends I would know? Do I need to get some younger friends maybe? I know this area here used to be like a bowling alley, so maybe that. Oh, there might be at the... I've actually not really checked out this area. The I'll check in here and I'll check down where the bowling alley used to be. Oh, here's someone. Hey there. Those guys. Pretty sure they are the punks I'm trying to find.
Excuse me.
Sorry, but do you guys have a quick second? Say what? I'm looking for a bag that went missing in the children's park bathroom. It had a wallet and a jacket in it. So you guys know anything about it? Nah, man. Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree, dude. Alright, if you see anything, let me know, then. Yeah, sure. Yellow bag with a jacket in it. I never said it was yellow, though. You say they don't know, but can I believe them?
Excuse me.
You gonna quit bugging us, asshole? It's just something you said earlier was bothering me. Yeah? You said yellow bag with a jacket in it. To confirm what I asked, right? What the fuck does that matter? It's just odd. You know something I shouldn't? Like I said, does it matter? Yeah, what's bothering me is the bag being yellow. You never mentioned it. I didn't say anything about the bag's color, did I? Huh? Oh. Well, what does this fucking matter? My bag's yellow too, okay? So I think it's time for you to get lost. Suspicious. Is there anything else I can use as ammo against these guys? Maybe one of them is wearing something they stole. A wristband. Oh, cat! 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 I heard him meowing. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, here, kitty.
What the?
Oh, a cat. Yellow wristband.
Hey.
Anything else I can check out? I guess not. We just wanted a cat. Hey, that watch. Is that yours? Of course it is. Why are you still here? I bet I can trick this fool into confessing that he stole it. The owner's... It has his owner's prints. Say the owner's initials are carved on the dial. Was it on the dial? Let's be a little bit more specific. You know what? I'm pretty sure the owner's initials are carved on the dial. Care to look? What? He just looked though. It doesn't have shit written on it, man. But if it was yours, why'd you check? Time to admit that you stole it. No, you're just fucking with us, man. I'm ready to kick your sorry ass out of here. Well, when words fail, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You'll be sorry, asshole.
This again?
Yeah. I'm gonna fight you. Bonk. Ow. What the fuck were those moves? That was not a move. That was just a big ass parking share, man. Unless you want to get hurt some more, I suggest you start talking. You stole the bag, right? Yeah, fine. I'll give it back. I'll give back the shit, man. This is just the wallet and the watch. What happened to the jacket then? Where's the bag? And more importantly, the jacket that was in it. I didn't want to carry it around, so I threw it away. You threw it away? Really? Yeah, man. That thing was ugly as fuck. Tigers and shit. So lame. Where did you toss it? I dropped the bag near the trash can in Champion District. The jacket should be inside. Got it. Champion District. Just casually walk away. Champion District. It's up here, right? That's Park Boulevard. You have a side mission up there? Is that it? I guess that's it. Anyway, a little stop and detour with our friend. I don't have anything to... I don't need to eat anything. No need for me to eat. Eat, petite, and ready to eat. Thought Champion District was somewhere else, but I guess we can go this way. Yes, we have to charge, like, run after someone here. You know, with all this, like, street running and all this, you know what this reminds me of? Like, one thing is parkour, and the other thing is how we fight now, which is different from... a little bit different from what we were used to with the original Yakuza franchise. It's Sleeping Dogs. You guys ever played Sleeping Dogs? I think it was just Sleeping Dogs, not Sleeping Dogs 2. Because there we could like, it was like a was it Singapore? A Singaporean style detective series where you went undercover a lot and hacked like areas with like drones and cameras and shit, as well as you used like martial arts. It was literally an Asian martial art version of Grand Theft Auto, maybe? What the? What was that? I saw some. Was that some weird bird? No. That was a wig. What's this? That's mine. Huh? Ooh, that crunch. Wait. What's he supposed to be? He looked like Captain Falcon. Ouch. Gosh, shit, not now.
Excuse me.
Hey, are you okay, man? I think I sprained my ankle. But more importantly, my hat. Hat? That was most certainly a wig. I'm sorry, but you have to go after it, please.
Huh?
Say what? It's an emergency. I don't know what to do without it. I'll pay you. Come on. Help a brother out. Oh, fine. Gotta do some proper parkour shit to get this.
Wait a sec.
Come back here. There's a wig on the loose. Jesus.
Wait a sec.
Better. I'm clicking left, right. Come on. Are we losing the hat now? We lost it. Guess you have to try again. I was pressing the right direction. Don't look at me like that. You know I did. It reminds me actually of Speedrunner. We used to play that a lot at the office.
Wait a sec.
I'm like this jazzy background while he's running as fast as he can. Bum, 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 bum. There you go, that's how you do it. Oh shit. That's on the loose. Got it. No. Yeah. Got it. Captured the hat. And what's with this outfit? Phew. Finally got it. Sorry, it's really fast hat. And that was pretty crazy, man. Here. Thank you. Awkward silence. Aren't you going to wear it? Nah, I can't put it on when everyone's watching. Which brings me to my next point. Do I look familiar to you? Is he like someone famous? Or did you mention it? Do you feel to recognize you? I guess you'll find out when when you turn on your TV. You mind letting me explain real quick? Sure. He's like some super important famous guy or something, right? No one's looking, right? Not that I can tell. All right, here he goes. That wind was rather mischievous, eh? I feel downright teased. Perhaps my old friend, the wind, got jealous of how much sunlight I've been taking in lately. What a cad. Why is he suddenly acting like a different person? Oh, wait. Oh, what a heel I've been. I should introduce myself. I'm Toya Takanaga, the idol. Huh? You're an idol? Oh, you don't know me? I was thinking I was famous. If rumors were to be believed, Toya Takanaga is the fire behind a certain subset of every man, woman, society. Indeed, Diva. Oh, so I see. So, you... who might you be? You got a mean spirit. I'm Yagami. I run a private eye business here in Kamurocho. Well, I do apologize for making you taking you into such a place as this, Yagami-san. My face is well known, and well-known commodity. I can't let people see me like this. I guess that's understandable. But I do have a favor to ask. Can you keep the hat a secret? Toya Takunaga is a singing and dancing idol with silky smooth hair that flits about in the breeze. I've heard some very weird stories, at least from the Korean idol scene. I can't remember too much about like any Japanese idols I've ever heard of, but I've heard like some crazy like dating stories of how like tough ruling is. Like, and what was one of them, like you need to train to be an idol since you're like 13, and you cannot sing or perform or date or anything until ever, really. Also, you cannot date anyone ever because you're an idol. People need to see you in a special way, so they end up dating each other in secrecy. And you cannot sing or perform for years to get into that character they are trying to fit you into. Man, the idol stuff is weird. If people were to find out my silky locks were just a hat, it's fine. Your secret is safe with me. Thank you for your cooperation, man. This is a token for my gratitude. Not a hush money or anything. You're like 100,000 almost. Anyway, I'm due to taping right now. We shall meet again through the magic of television. Guess the last time we will ever see this guy. He came he came in like a gale and left like a breeze. It smelled like rotten eggs though. Alright, where's Champion Streets? Well, that's Champion District. Probably somewhere there. Like, most of the stuff I know about idols either come from people talking about them, or what I read, I guess. I've never really gotten too much into it myself, to be honest. I wouldn't know too much. It seems crazy. Are we fighting? I heard a fighting sound.
Guess we're doing this.
Ooh. Ooh, well, we beat the money out of him. It's fighting time. In the face. Backhand.
And stay down.
And stay down. Is he in here? You always, every time I pass this place, there always seems to be someone here that wants to fight. That's this way. There you go. Let's rummage through. Oh, duffel bag. There you go. Wow, right where you said it'd be. Oh, it's empty. Hey man, we got booze, we got tits, and we're right around the corner. Want to stop by?
Hey.
No, but this is your, this is your usual territory, I take it. Yeah. Now going Barker. The boobs in the bar ain't gonna sell themselves, believe me. Not that great boobs then. I was watching this YouTube video. Actually, I was watching this YouTube video about this guy walking around in Tokyo and talking about getting scammed and trying to like tell people about the bad sides of Tokyo, Japan, and about these barkers. And that's how I know about like what that means. Like just a word, I wouldn't have heard it elsewhere, I suppose. About this guy that stand around corners saying, "Oh, please come to this bar. I'll show you the place, and please join me, and I'll get you very cheap prices." And he actually got scammed by some barker that took him to a Yakuza bar, and when there was time to pay, the price was extortionate. I think it was about like 8,000 American dollars or something, like between 8,000 to 80,000 American dollars just for the one night he ended up drinking. And he was taken back door and beaten up. And then he was told, go to an ATM and take out the money. And they just went straight for the police station. And the guy was like, well, you can't go to the police station, they won't believe you. This is not a this is a private matter. This is not a police matter. The police won't do anything. Ha ha ha. My bro is getting himself a 3090. Me? No, I'm not. Who's getting a 3090? But yeah, what happened was he had filmed the whole thing. The police could do. Not the ATM. Hi, Mickey. The boobs in the bar ain't gonna sell themselves, believe me. Well, have you seen anything suspicious lately? Like someone digging through the trash? Are you kidding? Homeless guys dig through this trash every night. Right, thanks. I'll go look around. Homeless people? Wait, aren't you gonna stop in for the bad boobs and booze? Find the homeless man. We have a thing up in the corner here, so maybe. Out of my way.
Bring it on.
Oh shit! Catch! You can't see half the screen. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I was just talking about the video I saw about some Yakuza beating up this guy and they took it to police and stuff. Anyway. There you go. This is Tiger hoodie we need and this homeless man was taking it. I ran just into the middle of some people and just got the shit kicked out of me because I was trying to be so try hard. Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Diminutive vagabond. Yeah? That jacket you're wearing. You found it, right? Actually, it belongs to someone who really values it. That's real tragic, but it's mine now. Finders keepers. I was gonna end up in the dump anyway. So I'm going to do my civic duty recycling. Now it was thrown away by mistake. It's very special to him. Please give it back. Damn. You're telling me to strip down to nothing in this weather? You're telling me my life is worthless? No, I didn't mean that at all. It's warm and I like it. I'm not giving it back. We need to give him something else then. Great. How am I going to get this guy to give it up? I guess we could go and get a jacket somewhere? Only thing I can think of is Le Marche.
Excuse me.
Sorry, but you don't understand how important that jacket is. Could you please give it back? I said no! I've only got one layer under this. If I take it off, I won't survive the night. That's probably what you want, isn't it? No, I'm really not trying to say that at all. Then go away, you thief! For crying out loud. You think I was asking you to jump off a bridge? But I think it's a way to say you want a replacement. I just need to find something warm. Let's go to La Marche, I guess. La Marche is the only place I know that sells clothing. Or clothes. These guys again. Out of my way! It's around this corner, right? Yes, it's here. Give me some ladies' clothing. Shut up, you damn fool mouth, and let me have my suit on the way. Shut up, shut your damn foul mouth, and let me have my suit the way I want it. But sir, if you don't let me hem your pant leg, the suit will look quite baggy. Quit your belly aching, tailor man. I like my suit like my ladies. Loose, cheap, and not too clingy. Where did I buy my disguise? I think one of them I bought. I have some disguise. I think it was Don Coyote, wasn't it? I'll talk to this guy. He's going to give me a quest anyway. My man. I bet you never figure as much yapping and on about the Tokyo stinkheads do. Always wasting my goddamn time. Sir, that's not what I'm trying to do. Why would I ever pick up a friendly neighborhood tailor? I can't just let it slide.
Excuse me.
Terahara-san? Oh, Yagami-san. Well, as you can see, this customer's suit is quite ill-fitting. Who this boy band looking knockoff? All I mean is to make a normal ass purchase, and now you gather up a circus? You're the one making a big scene. Hey, it ain't my fault. This high-end and mighty jabbermouth won't stop hemming and hawing about hawking off my hems. Jeez. Like I said before, sir, if the hem on your pants were adjusted ever so slightly, still running your mouth about it, huh? Wanted you sew your mouth shut, but yet I should do it for you. Would you mind not yelling like that? You're upsetting the other customers. And just do you think you're talking to me, Mr. Big Shot Tokyo boy? You can't order me around. That's not my intention. I was just asking to show some basic manners. Jeez, what's wrong with this guy? I can't believe he's screaming his head off in public. See what you did? You upset the other customers, especially with that giant mop of pubes on your head. Your lack of decency is getting them all right up. Why don't you show some respect? Yeah, well, respect? I'll teach you respect. Come on, we're taking this outside. Fine, let's just get this over with. Will you be alright, Yagami-sama? Nothing to worry about. I just need to step out real quick. If you're gonna do it quick, and then do it quick, I'm particularly falling asleep here. Practically falling asleep here. Okay, okay. Gonna show him what's what, I guess. Making a fool out of me back there. The nerve of you. I'm about to put my foot up your ass. Vulgar and violent. You really are a pain to deal with. It really is a pain in my ass, right? If you ha, you want a lesson in pain? Then you get ready to get schooled, pretty boy.
This again? You done already?
They're dancing around this guy. Execution style. Bonk. Head to tender. What? What in 100 hells just happened? Well, have you finally learned your manners? Hey, you don't need to rake me over the coal now. I was just skipping out on the rag store anyway. A moment, sir. For the last time, I don't give a damn anymore. I'm leaving. Sir, I implore you to wait. This was all due to lack of communication on my part. Please allow me to explain. Huh? What are you rambling about this time? I failed to mention this before, sir, but I noticed your shoes are quite worn down at the soles. Compared to how nice they look on top, I assume your profession requires a lot of walking. Well, yeah, you could say that. As such, I thought that just adjusting the hem would make it far easier for you to walk around, and it reduces wear and tear. Fatality. Now that you mention it, the pant legs do end up dragging an awful lot. No wonder my suit looks shot to shit. That was precisely why I'd be honored to make another one of that fits to UT. Well, why don't you say so in the first place? Guess I'll be leaving this in your capable hands. Thank you so very much. Sorry I made a big fuss back there. Make me a badass suit, Ray. With pleasure, sir. What an incredible turnaround. It's all thanks to you, Yagami-sama. Nah, it was all you. Customer service is no joke, huh? It's something I always take seriously. Now, at least let me do you a small favor. Perhaps make you that suit. We getting a suit? We're gonna be a pretty boy?
Huh?
That'd be great, but how expensive would that be? Come now, you don't think I'd offer this on the house? You don't think I'd offer this on the house after all you've done to help me? Seriously? Hey! I thought he went the other way. Then I'd say go for it. Oh, but I don't remember my size. Not a problem. I've been in business so long I can figure out a person's measurement with just a glance. That's quite a talent you got there. It's all in a day's work. I won't be long before your suit is done, so please come by and pick it up whenever you have time. Got it. Thank you so much. My pleasure, sir. You're going to like it when you... You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. You're going to get a free suit. I can't believe I'm getting a custom-made suit. For free. Thanks, Terahara-san. I'll be back soon. Well, I'll be back right now to check out what kind of clothing you have in this store. How about nope? Fatality. Oh, screw. But it's gonna be like a fancy screw. This is a fancy shop after all. Anyway, we're going to Don Coyote then. See if you have something there.
Yeah, Zodiac!
There you go. Yeah! Bonk! There you go. I should stop somewhere to eat. Do I have anywhere around here? I don't have any friends. The friend here I haven't met yet. And there's one up here and one here. It'll be an awful long time before we actually meet someone. Someone here we can befriend. Anyway, it's right around here anyway, so. There you go, warm clothing. Let's take this to the homeless guy. And also, where would the closest not friendly place be? Be here, right? Cafe Maggiore. Every time we've gone to Cafe Maggiore, we haven't really been able to talk to anyone. I guess we just haven't eaten the right things, right? Like when we went to the cafe, we wanted to eat that specific cake, it seemed like. But Kim is here, right? Oh, is my friend up here? Oh, here it is. Hey, cafe friend, give me all your stuff. How many in your party, sir? Just me. Okay. Party for one, please. Please follow me. You wouldn't have to be new here, would you? Oh, yes. I just started part-time. My name is Miharu Shima. I've heard that name before. This must be the girl from Norimoto's Kun's been talking about.
Hey.
Miharu-chan, I got it. I'm Yagami. I come here all the time, so it's nice to finally see a new face. So hungry these games are making me. Are like a dog whistle. You want some leftover pizza? I haven't been able to finish my pizza yet. Oh, you're a regular. Wow, nice to meet you. I have to be young and in love, I guess. I should help Norimoto-kun out a bit. It's refreshing to see a server who's actually enthusiastic about their job. I bet you're popular with the customers. Oh, I wish. Unfortunately, I'm not popular inside and or outside of work. Really? Never would have guessed. I'm sure that you at least have a boyfriend, right? Are we flirting right now? Nope. But if you know any good candidates, tell them I'll be accepting applications. I'm sure you'll have it. I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding a good guy, unless you're the type who has a crazy high expectation. And don't be silly. I am silly though. I'm silly oak. What are you talking about? I'm not that picky. Then, out of curiosity, on a platonic level, what kind of guy is your type? He's gonna have great sense of humor, and he needs to be a good conversationalist too. Someone who'll cheer me up anytime. Sounds about right then. Well, hope he returns or hope he turns up soon. Me too. Pray for me, Yagami-san. Hehe. It's Hamura to submit. Oh no! Thanks for having me. Maybe he will finally quiet down afterwards. Thank you for having me. Hamura-san on the dating scene. He was my date first. I'm not gonna have anything yet. I thought I was gonna be. In that case, we can go up north where we haven't been yet. We have a friend we haven't met here yet, and we have a friend here, and a friend here. So let's go to Shifuku Streets. The worst thing could happen right now is if we're meeting Mr. Shakedown, right? Yes, you're gonna have so many quests coming up soon. Out my way. Here's somewhere. What the hell is this? Men's Entertainment. Close your eyes, please. Greetings, sir. Would you like to care? Greetings, sir. Would you care to see some breasts today? Oh, I'm talking to world-class lady loaves. I'm talking some real world-class lady loaves here. Knock your sock off. Some great mega bahonkadonks. You know, some big hoogas. Some incredible inflatables. What the? Wait a minute, Yosuke could? Oh, it's a twin. What's he working here for? It's this is third. This is from the perverts that's been harassing the twins. Yagami-san? What the hell did you what the hell were you just asking me? No, you see, I'm actually working part-time as a barker. Yosuke Satome. He really wanted to hook me up with his sister, didn't he? Wait, what? I thought you were supposed to be a student. I am. In fact, I'm going to be going to a vocational school. Vocational school right now. Like like away from school. Well, then why is a vocational school student working as a barker? Oh, a lot of students do this kind of work. It's easy and it pays well, you know. That may be true, but I must say I'm not all that impressed with your career choice. Hey, now this is actually a very important job, a noble undertaking even. So, I will ask you once more: are you here to witness the honkiest hooter experience you've ever had in your life? Gahooga. Dude, do these terrible names work on other guys? It's certainly not working on me. Wait, there's actually a reason why I'm doing this. Call it a greater purpose, if you will. I'll even beg if I have to. Well, he does seem to be pretty earnest about it. Should I just play along? Could always do a quick peek. Oh no, cover your eyes, guys. Alright, you're at least trying to take this seriously. So I'll give you... So give me the club name and I'll... let's get done with this. Oh, great. Thank you, man. Oh no, what are we playing? Is this gonna be R-rated? You're not doing this because you're low on money, are you? Nah, this has nothing to do with money. My family's actually pretty well off. Besides, there are bigger, more bodacious issues at stake here. I'm curious about the issue of yours. We had the ass man, we had the panty thief, and now we have a boob guy. I'll save those details for later. First, let me introduce you to the finest young hostess in Kamurocho has to offer. She's innocent, she's lovable, and she has a good heart. And on top of it, it's your first visitors on me. Don't tell me this is her sister. You'd go that far to get me into your club? You get to meet this girl and practically do anything. Really now? Really? In fact, I'll even let you order the most expensive drinks in the club, all on my tab. Can you afford all of this? How? Dude, I make cash money on this job. I'm talking like 500,000 yen a month there. Jesus Christ. It's not like 50 grand? Vicky, how much is that? 500,000 yen. That's about like 50,000 a month, right? Was that 5,000? Huh? What? You earn that much just pestering pedestrians about breasts? I had no idea barkers could be so loaded. Yes, sir. This job is all about results. Oh, just between you and me, the trick is to come up with as many euphemisms for boobs that you can. Guys, eat that shit up. If that actually works. How many do you have? Well, there's jugs, jigglers, jumbos, bosmos, beguns, bazungas, and love bubbles, blues biscuits. It just keeps going. That was more than I ever needed to hear. That's for sure. Righteous. Anyway, what I want us to do is to head up to Apple Pie over on Tenkashi Street and ask for a girl named Madoka. Okay, Madoka-san it is. Right, also, tell whoever's on duty there that I'll be footing the bill. I'll be chilling in the smoking area out inside the Hamura Theater, so let me know how it goes when you're done. Okay, will do. Okay. That was quite bodacious of him. Well, what is with this game sometimes, man? Oh, did we run past it? No, it's here. Real badonkadonkers. You mean like some very bug mahungas? Guess we didn't need the perfect thing last time we were here. Damn. I can't freaking believe that. What kind of two-bit dumb has the balls to refuse a customer anyway? Hmm? What's up with that guy? We're just ordering food. Greetings, I am, sir, I am Matsusaki, the manager here. Would you like to care to learn about our Yakiniku challenge? Sure. What's it all about? We got 3 trivia questions related to Yakiniku. Answer them right, and I'll serve you the finest Kalbi Kamurocho has to offer. Kanrai owner Fumio. Sounds interesting. Worthy morsel is for a worthy customer. Will your knowledge make a grade, or will you end up getting grilled? Find out for only 1,000 yen. Should I take the Yakiniku challenge? Sure. Yeah. I'll give this thing a shot. Wonderful. Then let's begin right away. First question. Which of the following innards is located towards the rearmost part of the cow? It goes from... It's not kidney and liver. It's goes from the large and small intestine to the large intestine, right? Or does it go from the large intestine to the small intestine? No, it goes to the small intestine. Bravo! You nailed it. Awesome. Now then, on to the second question. Which of the following innards are considered to be the guts? The stomach? No, would it be the stomach? I was thinking like large intestine, really. Oh, I'm sorry, it's as incorrect, such a shame. Crap. These are for you to try again anytime. Anyway, we're gonna eat some food first. Actually, I'll try it, why not? We'll do it again. That was the small intestine. The guts is the stomach. Amazing, you're absolutely right. Awesome. Next to the third and final question. Which of the following cuts is used to prepare kalbi? Kalbi is the tenderloin? Kalbi steak, I know that's a thing, right? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the correct question. Okay, we know it so far. Ah, no! Yeah. You have the money to waste anyway. What is Kalbi again? Is that a hip or flank? Let's try flank. Huh? Was I wrong? The opposite. You passed with flying colors. Phew! Almost had me for a second. Don't pause like that. Ah, I apologize. I thought it would fit the mood. Back to the subject at hand, since you answered everything correctly. We'll be serving the legendary Kalbi. Ah yeah, not many customers are grounded enough in beef culture to get through all those questions, you know. Well done. As long as my steak is not well done, I'm happy. Now please follow me. Nom 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 nom. Yakiniku is barbecue, right? It's like grilled meat. Thank you for your patronage. We eagerly wait your return. Amazing, that Calvi was really something else. It filled up my health too. What can we buy? That was it, right? All we got to do now is find that homeless guy to get this jacket off him, right? Execution style. Bonk.
Really, guys?
I have to talk to the homeless guy. Get that jacket off him.
Excuse me.
Hey, sir. What do you want now? What? Back again? I said no. What do you think of this? It's warmer than that, right? And you'll give it to me? Yes. If you'll trade me the jacket you're wearing. Sure. We have a deal. It's easy enough. Great. I got it back. I better report in.
Hello?
Hey, I have some really good news about your jacket. I'm amazed you actually found it, Yagami-san. I nearly lost all hope. It kind of smells. Wherever did you find it? Better that you don't know. Just take it to a dry cleaner or something, okay? What do you mean? Hey, it's back on your hands now. That's all that matters, right? Take good care of it. I'm really curious what you did to get it back, but I won't ask. And yeah, I'll let it leave by my side. I will never let it leave my side again. Thanks a ton. And be back here again. Do we still have some other quests? Mr. Dream, currently unable to progress. Yeah, we were able to go to her once, but I think it was during a specific time event. Oh, Yagami-san, it's you. How's the business these days, Inoue-san? Inosa-san? Not bad, but it could be better. It could have been better. It could be better. I'm having trouble thinking of a new idea for our upcoming special. It pains me to admit it, but there's not a lot you can do with the chicken pate. Wet Kitchen is, on the other hand. Oh, that's right. Wet Kitchen's given you a pretty stiff competition, don't they? Yes, particularly the one in West High Bullwood. They've been our main competitor for years. Try being optimistic?
Excuse me.
In that case, I know something that might interest you. The marketing supervisor for Wet Kitchen is actually looking to do some collaboration. You mean He wants to cooperate with another fast food chain? The absolute madman. Yep. Well, he was organizing a new promotional campaign, and his idea got selected. So maybe he's not so mad after all. However, we went all in on the promotion thinking he could find a partner on the fly. And if you're having trouble coming up with any ideas, then this might be a good fit for you. Maybe you two could end up making something big. You know what, Susan? You know, I could see this working, yes. What a novel idea. Vet Kitchen really knows their stuff. Well, it was me who thought of it. I have a feeling this is going to be the winner. Go ask permission from corporation to contact Vet Kitchen right away. Then be sure to ask Furya. He's the guy in charge of over there. Furya, yeah, got it. Thank you so much. Perfect. I've been waiting for this. And let's go and talk to Furya. Furya-san, did you find any good place to corroborate? I'm afraid not. It's difficult when it comes to fast food. If I run across a potential business partner for him, I should give him a heads up. But didn't I just do that? I guess I'll have to wait a little bit. Anyway, let's go to bartender. How many food? Oh, I could eat. Anyway, let's run over to bartender then. Matchmaking in Camarucho. Here comes scam. Here comes the scammers. Welcome to Tinder. I mean, bartender.
Must we?
Ooh. Oh, there's someone else here. Bonk.
What a waste.
Human filth. Oh, your place trash is on the trash man.
Welcome back, Doc.
So, rumor has it you've been serving drinks to a dirty cop?
In my bar? I take offense to that.
Ayabe here yet?
He said he's heading over. Before that, though, Doc, I've got a little job I'd like you to handle, if you would.
A job, huh?
Job?
Only the best detective in Camaroto can handle this case.
Oh, yeah? Well, then how can I refuse?
Also, they always had a way to find... had a way with words.
Ah, you're blushing. I mean it, though.
Then clue me in.
Would if I could. I never actually asked. The client's a regular of mine, though, so you don't need to worry.
Job request.
Anyway, you'll need to head over to a place called Hills Garden on Park Boulevard.
Right now?
Right now. And I'll let you know when Ayabe-san comes in. Come on, detective. It's not
We're waiting for Ayabe-san, that's what we do.
Huh.
He's literally telling me to do side quests right now. Now I can go to Mr. Dreams. But actually, I'm gonna run back to the office. See if I find any new stuff there. I also need to try out that booty bar that our friend was talking about or trying to get us to do. We're right here. Go to Hills Garden and Park Boulevard. Main story. Meow. Are we looking on jobs? We don't have any jobs. We need job. We need pizza for job. Anywhere else we had to stop by? Just this one I can think of. I guess running by our friend Mihaya? Mihaya? Anyway, I'm gonna do this quick sweep into the tower first, just to see if I can buy that last red paint thing. It's the last one we have. Wonder if I can get proper up in this place, like upstairs or something. Seems to be more stuff here. This place seems so much more lively than it used to be in the start of the game.
Yagami-san.
Hi, Yagami-san. Hey, Sana-chan. What's happening? Okay, so get this. Someone from the production company came up to me and actually introduced himself. No kidding, and he was a producer? I think so. Why else would he come up to me after he heard me sing? OANGC will do whatever it takes to help you become a star, is what he told me. That's great.
It's a big problem.
Crazy, right? I get the chills just thinking about it. I mean, me up there on the stage as a professional? With talent like yours, I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, you can do it, Sana-chan. Your songs have the power to reach people in the ways they've never been reached before, you know? With your kind of talent, you'll be a superstar in no time.
Why?
Everyone! Finally, your big break. Feels like you're already on another level than us. Aren't you just getting a little bit ahead of yourself? Maybe so. She's popular, good at singing, and she's got luck. Maybe she's the real deal. Maybe I'll ask her about how to... Maybe I'll ask her about how the talk with the agency went. Yeah, next time I meet her, yeah, we'll ask how the agency went. Sana-chan? Yeah, we're going up here now. Ah, yeah, excuse me. Ah, is our friend the owner, franchise owner? Oh, Yagami-san. Hamura Go tourist. Complete 10 Hamura Go city missions. Ooh. It's good to see you again. Oh, good to see you too, President Ichinose. Are you here to supervise again? That's right. After all, my management philosophy has always been let the customer be the judge, wasn't it? Bingo! You got it word for word. Let me ask you something. When you think of a successful manager, what is qualified to come to your mind? A successful manager? Let me think here. Someone who is extremely innovative, I guess. I'll say a manager who can create something both innovative and useful. Not anyone has that kind of mind. I see. Was I wrong? Well, when I think of what a successful manager should be, I think of someone who puts the customer first.
Huh?
What do you mean? For example, we created a restaurant that doesn't make the customer choose between quality and affordability. Instead, we give the customer both. We give the customer both, and that way the customer win both ways. You're right. That's a good deal. If our customers feel like they're being put first, then they keep coming back. That means if our customers win, then as far as I'm concerned, so do we. That's been our philosophy ever since the restaurant first began. And that's a great philosophy to have. No words. No wonder they made you president. Haha, what can I say? Rendo. President Ichinose, you're here again. It's almost time for your meeting, remember? We need to get back to the office right away. Oh, Motomura-kun. It's at that time already? Sorry to make you rush. I'll be leaving now, Yagami-san. I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, same here. A successful manager is the one who puts customer first. That way both parties win. Sound like a great precedent. Take notes, people. Like big gaming companies take notes. Oh, I want that. I want that. Oh, let go of me. I want... I want the hammer! Bonk! Swing your hammer! The cringe hearing you pronouncing Japanese names. I know, I do Englishify names when I speak English. I do. I know. It's very much Englishy. I'm fully aware of it, and I'm keep doing it. Try to stop me. Now, where's I need to go? I think it's here. There we go. This is where the client told me to meet him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello? Swinging by. Detective Yagami. Are you my client? Yeah, you can call me Crow. That mask. Are you that group of thieves I've been whispering about lately? Why, you wouldn't snitch if I was, would you? It looked like the same guy that before. We may be thieves, but we don't steal from the righteous. We just, they're just the bad guys, you know, like Robin Hood. And because they're bad, it's not a crime. That's for a judge to decide, not me. Really? You're more of a goody two-shoes than I thought. The barkeep attendant told me that this was a request from one of his regulars. But he knew I'd turned down a request from a thief, so he lied to me. Damn, that's cold. Here's the thing. I protect my client's privacy. So you can rest easy about that. If you're trying to get me to help you steal something, I'm not accepting your case. Okay, that suits me fine, because all I want you to do is find someone. Find someone? He goes by Jester. I don't know his real name. So he's... Yes, he's one of ours. But I haven't been able to reach him for a while. I think it's safe to say that he's missing in action. You know what he looks like? As his name suggests, he wears a Jester mask. Oh, really? Oh, this guy. We know him. I know exactly who that is. One of our guys screwed up the pooch, and so he ended up needing to run from the cops. He only managed to get away because the Jester distracted him. Sounds like a hell of a friend. That's when we lost touch with him, though. But he's way too good to get captured. And what makes his silence all that more perplexing? And that's what makes his silence more perplexing. Sounds like you have a lot of faith in him. He's our ace in the hole. He's smart, professional, and really good. So if he's in trouble, we need to get there for him this time. I see. We'll pay you 50,000 yen. And don't worry, it's clean money. I was curious about that guy myself. If I take the job, maybe we'll cross paths again. Alright, I'll accept the case. Then it's a done deal. We'll be expecting results. Underneath the Mask side quest. Wait, how should I get in touch with you if I find anything? Come back here when you find something out. We always have someone watching the spot. We'll know when you come, Yagami-san. I see. So long, then. Salad and relaxed space. I'm helping a group of notorious thieves to find a guy. What is life if not an adventure? Where do I even begin? I guess it wouldn't hurt to check out the spot where I saw him last. If I recall, that was building behind Tenkachi Street. Let's move. Be over... Ruby here? What's that here? We can go to bartender now to amidst the dreams. Let's go to bartender. That guy almost looked like Mr. Shakedown. That's one thing I really like with this kind of fighting, though. I do not need to fight him. I can actually run away even if the fight starts. Can I go in here? No. Because usually in these games you end up in a fight and you kind of leave. You're just stuck there.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Hey there. How'd you go with that agency? They probably wanted something more than singing, I guess. You're so quiet. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I must look pretty down, huh? Hmm? Industry official? Question mark? Oh, Sana-chan. I knew I'd find you sooner or later. Heard you do a little performance here at night. I must say, you don't disappoint. But why waste your talent on all these thankless small-time shows when you could step into the spotlight right now? I wouldn't say they're thankless. Come on, look around you. You could be doing this in front of millions of people. All you have to do is sign with me. Hey, cheer up. This is an once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Besides, if you won't get any fans with that gloomy face. This guy, the producer she was talking about? And who might you be? Oh, I'm just an acquaintance. An acquaintance, you say? You sure you don't look like any ordinary guy to me? What line of work are you in?
This is Yagami.
I'm a detective. The name's Yagami. Well, aren't you fancy? Here, why don't you take my card? Saito's business card. I might need to ask for your expertise sometime, eh? Then I'll be waiting for your call. Alright, Sana-chan. My offer still is on the table, so think about it. Okay, what's this all about? Was that the producer you mentioned last time? Yeah. Yeah, his name is Saito-san. He's really not your usual self today. Something feels off. Did something happen with him? Hey, did something happen with him? Is he bothering you? I don't even know how to say it. He asked me to do a certain job, ... as a condition of my professional debut. And what kind of a job would that be? He wants me to entertain the CEO of a company his agency works with. Entertain, like having dinner with him? If it was only that, then it would be wouldn't be too bad. But he told me to prepare what happens after dinner.
Huh?
Meaning, he wants you to sleep with him? I just realized how small she is. I'm not sure. He didn't give me a clear answer when I asked him. I could just be imagining things. Either way, it doesn't sound like something you can usually agree to. Right? Now, Yagami-san, say you did say you were a detective, didn't you? I did. So I've actually heard some rumors about this producer friend from a friend of mine who also tried to be a singer. He said that girls who get involved with this guy end up experiencing horrible things. That's a rumor you probably shouldn't ignore, especially in your position. Though I thought as much. If the rumors turn out to be true, then it seemed he wants us girls for more than just our voice. That's why I was wondering, you want me to investigate whether or not you can trust him? That's right. I see. Will you do it, Yagami-san? I'll pay you however much you need. Help the poor girl out. I've never been one to turn down an official case, so consider me at your service. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. But I gotta warn you, I'm not cheap. Can someone who barely made it in the big city... can someone who barely made it to the big city even afford something like this? Well, Yeah. Pay me when you're successful. Pro bono. Like any lawyer, you need to do 1 pro bono a year or something, right? You don't have to pay me now, but when you make it big, I'm gonna charge you double. So pay me when you're successful. Oh. I'm not sure if you're kind or just greedy. Well, I'm running a business too. Thank you so much. Then I'll take you up on your offer. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. I look forward to seeing you shine. The producer name is Saito. He's usually scouting talent around Theater Square. Careful though. Know that he knows who you are. He might be on his guard. Hey, I'll think of something. And also you gave me this weird lead. Can we do this right now? Yes, we can. Saito's supposed to be hanging around Theater Square. Better head over there this time. It's up here, isn't it? And there we go. Hey there! Interested in becoming Japan's next top talent? Sorry, but no thanks. I'm in a hurry right now. That seems cheesy. Basic bitch. Yes, this is Saito. Uh-huh. Yeah, about Sana-chan. That's Saito, alright. Now he's saying... What's he saying about Sato-chan? Yep, correct. I talked with her not too long ago. She knows the deal, okay? Absolutely. Will do. I'll head over there right now. Good. Lead the way, you jackass. Stalking time. Time to not be suspicious. Let's not be suspicious. Dun 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 dun. Ba-dum bum ba bum. Ba-dum bum ba bum. Hiding. Ba-dum bum ba bum. Can't see me. Ba-dum bum ba bum. Where you going? Ba-dum bum ba bum. He's running. Ba-dum bum ba bum. Going in a circle. You're literally going in a circle. I have no idea how I was not spotted right there. I usually get spotted very easily. I'm in nowhere, no place where I can see any, like, hiding spots. Oh shit. I can hide behind people, I guess. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Ah, shit! I can't hide anywhere. I need to hide behind people? Ah, shit! I am not suspicious. You can just walk. Don't mind me, I'm just here. I cannot seem to be hiding it behind anything. I'm not losing him, I can see him right here. He's going upstairs to the cafe. Is there something on the top floor we haven't seen yet? Seen them. They went into the cafe, alright. Now, where and what did we end up with? Who the hell? Looks like they're getting down to business. I need to get close enough to hear them without getting caught. Ba-bum bum ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum ba-bum. I'm homeless. Ba-ba-bum ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum ba-bum. All right, now I can eavesdrop without being caught. So about her, cute, isn't she?
Oh.
Fuck yeah, she is. How old is this gal? Only 19, so she's right up your alley. Her name's Sana Miyama. She says she wants to be a singer-songwriter. Aw, ain't that adorable? I know, right? She seems really pure. I bet a lot of dudes would get off to that. I can already see the captions. Innocent babes bears it all on camera. Watch what she'll do for stardom. Oh, they're making they're making hanky-panky movies. Sweet Sana-chan from suburbs wants to be a singer, but she ends up getting caught in by a perverted producer. He discovered her true talents lies elsewhere. What do you think? You are one of the most disgusting motherfuckers, you know that. And that's a perverted producer supposed to... And is that perverted producer supposed to be me? Ah, of course it is, dumbass. Even amateur shit gotta see him sound like legit these days. My god, these people make me sick. But yeah, I was saying, this chick could make us hollow dough. It ain't just gonna hand her over to television. Makes sense. I already gave her the heads up, so go ahead and film her. Who knows? She might. Maybe she'll like it. I need to report this to the clients. I need to take pictures.
Hello?
Sana-chan, I found out some things you should know. Very disturbing things. Where are you right now? Okay. I'll head over to Theater Square. Good. I'll be right there. Please wait for me. Ba ba bum ba bum. Volcanic volcano. That's strange. She should be around here somewhere.
Hello?
Sana-chan? Yagami-san, help! They're forcing me into their office. Ah! Hey, hurry up! Sana-chan? This is bad. Where could she be? She didn't mention office. Come on, there has to be some clue somewhere. Quick! To the nerd cave! Din-din-din-din-din. We are gonna nerd. We gotta... They can't fight me. We got Hikimoris on our side. Nerdy Hikimoris at that. Hey, dude, help. I'll have an extra rice pull, Yagama. You want it? Oh, we just it's like isn't it great how convenience store bentos don't go bad even at room temperature? That's not what I wanted. Ah, shit! What did I do? Oh, case file. I missed a dream. Oh, we'll actually have to look through this. Oh, here we go. A business card from Saito, the Super Cinderella Production Corporated. LTD producer, Haruka Saito, Taihei Boulevard East. Ishiyama Building. Floor 4. Taihei Boulevard. Oh, so that's why he gave this to us. Taihei Boulevard. There we go. It's over here somewhere. Run, 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 run. Been lucky not seeing Mr. Shakedown so often. Excuse me? Let's see, top up here. End of this street, right?
Out of the way.
Mara.
What a waste.
Uh-huh. Tell me about it. Go down here and eat some food real quick. We're like half health. We need to get some food. Whoa, that cashew ramen practically melted in my mouth. For real. I don't know what they put in there. It totally blew my mind. I know, right? Better post this up before someone beats me to it. Yeah, that pig's gotta blow up for sure. Are those kids from before? Jeez, they just made a complete 180. And by the way, it's honey that the chefs put in there. But judging from their reaction, that means... Oh, he's doing pretty well, isn't he? Welcome, if it isn't good old Yagami-san. Hey, so I see you added something to the menu. Yep, I can call it the Crushing Cashew Challenge. A supersized ramen with no leftovers allowed. Oh, nice. Thanks to that, we have a lot of youngsters stopping by. Though they do keep taking photos instead of eating right away. I suppose that's good business, huh? That's really good to hear. I owe it all to you, Yagami-san. Thanks a bunch. Hey now, don't forget your ramen has always tasted great. You should just getting a lot of you should be getting a lot of customers. You always seem to have something positive to say. Hope my new ramen will have you singing his praises itself. Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad he's back to his old self. Now that everyone appreciates his cuisine, can't wait to try it myself. Friendo! Talking about, we're gonna have a cuisine right now. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Crushing. Oh, look at that. Yes, man, that looks good. Oh,
Back to it.
that was delicious, dude. Thanks, come again. Now we have Taihei Street, east. 4th floor somewhere here. No, case files. Boulevard East, Ishiyama Building, 4th floor. Ishiyama Building? 4th floor. East Taihei. It's here. And now we need to fight again. Bonk. There we go.
And stay down.
And stay down. Should be here somewhere, right? Well, this seems like a spot, no? A place we can get into around here? 4th floor. East Taihei Boulevard. This is here, though. Right? I guess it's the whole street here? So up here, maybe? No. Oh, here. East Little Asia, East Taihei, something building. Shrimp spot. That's bartender. I have very little idea which building he's talking about. Fourth floor, you reckon it's the one over here? No, it couldn't be, right? So I can get up into the 4th floor here. Ah, Jesus, what a... Leave me alone! I'm not that kind of oak. Okay. Maybe in... I have no idea where to go for it. Well, this has a place up, but... One... There's a cat, so let's say hi. Hi! Hey, kitties! Meow meow! Meow meow, kitties! Cat cafe. I think it's brilliant that they put a cat cafe here. Alright, let's go up here and see if we can find anything. This is a place I couldn't get into before, but this isn't 4th floor. What's this? Small screw? It's not that place, that's for sure. I have a skill to learn. Must be here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Draw nice. It's not here, it needs to be somewhere else. Is it in Little Asia, maybe? Taihei Boulevard. This is here. There was an East Taihei Boulevard as well. What's this place? And this never opened. It was a locksmith or something. Guess we'll head up here and see if we find anything. There's not really a way to go up any floors around here, though. I have to admit, I'm kind of stuck where to go for this. I need to save Sana-chan. Super Cinderella production, Taihei Boulevard East, Ishiyama building, 4th floor, Ishiyama building. The map doesn't even tell me which one is Ishiyama building. Actually. It's just like, places to go, really. VR Pirates, I haven't been here yet. This Taihei Boulevard East. Outdoor Shogi. Guess I could go in here and see if there's anything in Little China area. Oh, here's someone.
Hmm?
Hey! What are Sana-chan's fanboys doing in a place like this? Alright, Sana-chan, here I come. We're coming to free you from your cage, oh beautiful songstress of Kamurocho. Are you guys ready? Here we go! Charge! Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? Oh, you're the one who was talking to Sano-chan. Some sketchy guys ran off with her, and nothing about it seemed right at all. So we ended up. So it was up to us to follow them. I don't have time for this. We don't have time for this, brethren. Sana-chan is there. So this is a place. We got a pretty solid infiltration plan. Did you come to join us? No. You guys wait here and call the police. I will deal with them on my own. Okay. Good luck, sir. And it's okay. Easy enough. Just okay. Oh no! What did he go on to? What the? Who do you think you are, barging here out of nowhere? Yagami-san! I'm here to take Sana-chan home. Oh, you're the detective. Would you mind not getting in our way? Yeah, all we mean to do is educate her a little, so she won't misbehave on her job. You want in on the fun? Then you have to settle with her for sloppy second, or maybe sloppy thirds. Jesus, that's a lot of them. Get away from her. Oh boy, acting out of a hero fancy, are we? That is time we gave, a taste of reality.
This again?
Yeah! Bonk. Defeat Saito's crew. Saito-san. Despicable Saito-san. Are you alright, Sana-chan? It's alright, Sana-chan. You're safe now. Jesus, that's just creepy. Don't trust nobody, people. Thank you, Yagami-san. I'm sorry I let this happen. If only I had warned you. No, don't blame this on yourself. Do you think I'm not meant to be famous? What are you saying? What happened just now? I don't think I can take it anymore. If this is what the future's like for me, then forget it. I'm sure there are ways to prevent this from happening again. There has to be. Maybe that's true, but Then you have like the other guy going, please, Sana-chan, don't. We believe in you, Sana-chan. I'm so scared. Sana-chan. Just thinking about those awful men makes me cringe. I'm literally shaking right now. You went through something no one should ever have to experience. It's those men who were disgusting, not you. Yeah. But look what happened. I'm nothing but a clueless country girl with no idea how cruel the city really is. All I want is to be under the flashing lights, pouring out my soul to the people who love my music. And what did I end up doing? I walked right into a trap, not even caring about the consequences. So ignorant, so stupid. Come on, you're not. You know, maybe I should just go back to the countryside. Forget my hopeless dream. That's too early to give up, girl. You can do it. I don't think it's a little bit early to give up, giving up like this. Yes, you trusted the wrong people, but that was your own fault, your only fault, and that was an accident at that. You're really going to give up your dream just because you stumbled upon your first step? Stumbled on your first step? I don't know what to tell you. I've made some mistakes in my time too. I know how much it hurts to think you won, only for have it all taken down. But if you let your dream go, you'll never come back, no matter how much you regret on it later. Yagami-san, hey, if you still want to give up though, I won't stop you. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better, Yagami-san. But actually Don't give up, Sana-chan! Yeah, you're a super talented singer, Sana-chan. Throwing away all those songs you wrote would be a terrible waste. That's right. I have no idea how I get through my day without you. Everyone. But far beyond the road of life and deep within my dreams. I chase behind a shadow that my mind cannot see. The moment when I care the most is when I get too close. But then the voice inside me rings out with all my hope. Hope? That's you, Sana-chan. You sang it in front of all of us, remember? It isn't like you giving up hope. It's not like me to give up. Yeah, that's because you're the light of hope itself. That song gave me courage to face my boring-ass job every day, no matter how much it sucks. All because of my song? Yes, ma'am. Your passion sets up a spirit ablaze with burning desire. That's why we will never give up on you. All of you. What would I do without you guys? Looks like you already got yourself a dedicated fan base. Can't ask much more of that. Much more than that. Yagami-san, I know I said I was scared, and truthfully I still am. But you know what?
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep going.
Exactly.
No matter what happens.
That sounds straight out of Final Fantasy. I don't know. I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep going no matter what happens. Good. Alright.
Thank you so much, Yagami-san.
So everyone, I'd like to ask you, from here on out, I'll be giving it my all. So please, keep sharing on me. Yes, Anna-chan, that's exactly what I plan to do. Me too. Same here. I was never serious about her paying me back when she was successful. Light, give me strength. Exactly. But who knows? At this rate, maybe she'll end up famous enough to make good on her deal, huh? Hopefully by then, she'll be on TV and living a life of luxury, far away from me and this place. Last wave. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. 10 side cases. If you can text, you can date. You'll meet several promising young ladies through the side cases that may eventually agree to go out with you. We gotta date her? Goodbye, Goodbye, Dr. Oak. Dating builds intimacy. As you exchange messages with your girlfriend, choose the option that you think will make her happy in order to build intimacy. Eventually, you'll be able to ask her on dates, or she may even make the first move herself. Note that even if you're declining an invitation, you'll be able to go out another time if you message her later on. Unlike in real life. After going steady for long enough, you're building a healthy level of intimacy. Perhaps you'll even confess her feelings. Then we're gonna reject them, spit on her face, and leave them on the doorstep. Right? That's how it goes, right? That's how dating in real life, right? Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna go quickly into bartender again and see if there's some new quest there. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Spank, spank, spank my ham. Oh, he's not back yet, is he? No. How about some new quests at our place? I still haven't found any kittens yet. I need to find a calico cat and I have no idea where to find it. What? Home sweet office. Yeah, we don't have any new jobs currently. So, I'm going to go and do a quick save. Stick up. And I'm going to round it off for today, actually. This is going to be it for today. There we go. We'll be back again on Wednesday playing some more Judgement. If you have enjoyed what you see, please stick around and come and watch me then. See what happens. We are going to do more, push a little bit more onto the main story as well. We're getting a little bit way ahead of ourselves. It seems like we get stuck with some of the side missions not popping up yet. So we need to proceed a little bit further to get more stuff, I guess. And I am picking up my index controller, that I have been without for a month now, tomorrow, hopefully. So we'll be able to play some more Pavlov on Thursday. And if you haven't yet, please join us on our Discord. You can see when I go live and you can hang out with all the people. So thank you so very much for sticking around. I'm going to send you guys over to Brawlin, who's currently playing... what are you playing, Brawlin? Thank you, advertisement, right? Yes. He's playing Elder Scrolls Online. Anyway, remember to say hello. Please join him. Say hi. Spam the emotes. And I'll catch you guys again on Wednesday. Bye-bye for now. Bye!
I swear to fuck if you put him in the cannon. No! Oh! Cheesecake!
No!
Not shoot the dog out!
Steal the doggo.
You leave my poor Shiba alone.
I've been meaning to actually get a pet at some time, but I actually did put in like... Not the dog! I've been meaning to get like a like a pet, but I need to put in my details and stuff. But I don't want to do that while on the stream.
All right, Oak, here, shoot this one out.
Monkey.
It's not really a flesh living being.
But yeah, the monkey.
Where the fuck are you? There you are.
I'm gonna put myself up there, so I'm not like spending another hour doing this. Oh, imagine if I fell there. Sheesig would really have unsubscribe, unfollow, block, report streamer, mental bullying. Oh man. Don't mess it up. Whoop. Oh no, what am I to do? Woo! I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't stop it. You do know he's going to find me. Oh, if he could, I'll share some of my Japanese candy with him.
Dropped my gun.
I'll help you with that.
It's not the right weapon for this.
Okay, stand still, I'll help you.
I am so dumb.
Are you okay, Joe? Oh, that means such a doggy's in here. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. Is that Poppadoo Popper? Is that Popperdoo? Oh, that dog has been eating his. It's a Popperdoo.
Hey there.
The Popperdoo. Hi, Poppy.
Guy.
Hi, Popperdoo.
Oh shit! Pompidou, get up here!
Oh, woof, woof, woof.